My name is Palle Björk Nielsen, and I would like to borrow a moment of your time. Not for my sake, but for the story's. For this story is not just mine. It belongs to all of us. It transcends boundaries, cultural, geographical, and social, and holds a universal truth that touches something deeper within us. So unique is it that Danish national broadcaster TV2, over several episodes, has not only followed my journey, but will continue to do so. Because some stories are not just meant to be told, but to be experienced while they are still being written. Danish national broadcaster, TV2 journalist and editor Michael Anderson has said about my story that it encapsulates all the elements that make a documentary both captivating and inspiring. The story has a universal appeal, the dream of overcoming challenges, the strength to never give up, defying the odds, and pursuing a passion, regardless of age, background, or experience. This story gives viewers a platform to reflect on their own goals and dreams. It brings people together in front of the screen and stays with them long after the final credits have rolled. Before I dive into how this story concretely manifests itself, it is crucial to first understand the message behind the entire journey. For every journey does not begin with a step, but with a belief. A belief that change is possible. One of the world's largest research institutes, Ipsos, has documented that 72% of the world's population dreams of major changes in their lives. But dreams alone create no movement. Most remain where they are, not because they lack dreams, but because they lack the courage to believe in their own path. They doubt their purpose, their abilities, and in that doubt, they stand still while history is written by others. My story is born from a dream of participating in the world's toughest and most prestigious race, the legendary 24 Hours of Le Mans. Here, the best of the best meet. Drivers who have lived and breathed motorsport since they were children. And this is exactly where my story differs. At the age of 48, I sat in a rental go-kart for the first time. I didn't know then that this moment would ignite a deep passion within me, a flame that could not be extinguished. I threw myself into the sport with relentless determination, a willingness to fail and learn, to embrace defeats as part of the path forward. In record time, this dedication has brought me among Denmark's best rental kart drivers, a discipline where the competition is fierce. Because the costs are low, the talent pool is enormous, and only the most persistent reach the top. But my journey does not stop with go-karting. Today I am 53 years old and have only 4 seasons of experience behind the wheel. And yet, I have set out to prove that even the wildest dreams can become reality, despite all statistical improbabilities. My hope is that my journey can inspire others to find the courage to pursue their own dreams, even when they seem impossible. For impossible is a word we too easily take for granted. But impossible is not an absolute truth. It is a reflection of our own story, of the victories and defeats we carry with us through life. I acknowledge that a dream like mine, statistically speaking, belongs in the category of the improbable. But the true message of my story is this: life is not a destination, but a journey. And that is precisely why I have chosen to navigate by a different principle. Not to be paralyzed by the overwhelming odds against me, but instead to focus on the small chance of success. For already now, this decision has created enormous value. Even though I have only taken the first tentative steps on this journey, it has already revealed an unwavering truth. When we dare to pursue our dreams, the world gives something back. Philosophy teaches us that we always find what we are looking for. This fundamental perspective has been confirmed by psychology, particularly through the understanding of the reticular activating system, RAS. RAS functions as a filter that unconsciously scans our surroundings to find what we have programmed ourselves to believe is important or likely. If we focus on "it will never succeed," the brain will seek evidence to confirm this belief, and we will see limitations where there could have been opportunities. But the opposite is also true. If we direct our attention to opportunities and the likelihood of success, we begin to find examples in the world around us that confirm this. Our perception shapes our reality. And in my life, this has manifested in ways I never dared to imagine. Among other things, through a public voice via Danish national broadcaster TV2, and, most recently, by being contacted by one of the world's absolute best racing drivers, Mikkel O. Pedersen, who placed third at Le Mans 2024. And it doesn't stop here. Mikkel has not only recognized my journey, he has also offered to train and guide me on my path to Le Mans. In a time when the world is marked by uncertainty and division, we need stories that ignite hope and remind us that change is possible. For even in the darkest times, there is light. We just have to dare to see it. This story is not just about one man or one dream. It holds a universal message about believing in the impossible, about the will to act and the strength to overcome doubt. My journey to Le Mans is therefore not just about motorsport. It is about challenging our perception of what is possible. It is about showing that perseverance and passion can open doors we never knew existed. It is about inspiring others to take their first step, no matter how unlikely the goal may seem. I reach out in the hope that you believe in human potential, in the ability to overcome, create, and change. And if you do, then I invite you not just to follow this journey, but to become a part of it. For this is not just my story. It is ours.